Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. My name is Drunk Mercenary. Welcome to day 4. We are going to try to do something different if we can. I don't know if we'll have anything different. We got brake jobs. Oh, we got this one here. This is new. I know we have a story mission up there as well, but I kind of want to do some of these and get some money built up first. This needs an oil change and it looks like maybe a drive belt, so let's go ahead and do that. Hey, my Roadmaster 1234. Or, hey, I'm Roadmaster 1234. That's what they call me on the internet. I'm a master behind the steering wheel. In games? Oh, I see. I'm a master behind the steering wheel in games. Now I got a real machine, and I'll show these disbelievers what I can do on a real road. Oh, we got a Jeep Willie. Well, we're about out of time on that one. What I can do on a real road. So please do something with these rims because they slow me down. Oh, and I think there's something is not right with the engine. It's making a strange banging noise. Take care. Okay, so yeah, we're going to accept that one. Minimum repair is 68%. We will take that order. Before we do anything, I want to sell the terrible parts that we have in our inventory so I can get them out of my way so I don't look at them. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We'll keep that because we might actually be able to use that later on. Okay. That's not a bad looking vehicle. I mean, you know, paint job looks pretty nice. A little rust. You know, actually a lot of rust. Let's go ahead and put it on the lift real quick and we'll give it a look over when we got it over there. Okay, let's see what you got going on here, buddy. Pop the hood. I think he wants an oil change as well, so we'll go ahead and pop the hood and oh, I see a little red down in there. That's the oil filter or a pulley or something. It looks like about it. This might be a pretty easy job. We're gonna have to get it up in the air, I think, because we're not gonna be able to see it from down here. He said something about changing his rims as well. Let's look at our customer order. Oil filter, change oil, drain, refill with new. He wants a water pump replaced, timing belt, and belt sensor. Okay. So we shouldn't need to take the tires off at all. Let's go ahead and get the oil drained. We didn't take the cap off, but that's okay. Oh, he's from Arkansas. That's where my wife's from. Alright, return back to where you go. Now, we probably need to get this from the top side, I guess, don't we? He said something about getting them rims replaced, but I don't see it on the work order form. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We got timing belt cover. Let's kind of look at some of the parts here. Just see how everything looks. The belt looks good, actually. Looks like we have a water pump. Oh, I should have replaced filter rails under there, but I didn't. Serpentine belt A looks pretty good. Inner roller looks pretty good. Power steering pump. We're not going to take the power steering pump off the car. Alright, let's get this water pump off real quick. So we need to take this off here. No? I thought we needed to release the tension first. I guess not. Oh, you have to loosen it up from... We have to take this off first, of course. The alternator. Or loosen the alternator up. Okay, I'm confused. Where's the adjustment on the alternator? Or the adjustment for the actual belt itself? Would it be on the power steering pump? No, it's not. Not 100% sure where to go from here, because most vehicles have an adjustment on the alternator that swings it in or out, and that's what loosens that belt up. But this one does not seem to have that. I can't see anything because of how far down into the motor we are here. Let's see. Yeah, I can't see anything from here either. We could take the fender off and we could look at it a little better from there. Can't do nothing with the alternator. Of course, we're not going to be able to do nothing with the engine block. Maybe we need to take this... Oh, okay, we can take that belt off like that. Well, that works out. So will this one just come off like that as well? Yes, it will. Let's remove this water pump. See, I wanted the water pump removed. Timing belt and belt tensioner. So the timing belt's going to be back behind here, I believe. Take this idler roller off. And now the timing belt cover. Okay, here's the timing belt. We're going to have to take the tensioner off first, I believe. And now the timing belt should come on off. Okay. So, what do we got? We have nothing in our inventory. Good at all. We've got a lot of parts that are in good shape, but we probably need to get rid of. Belt tensioner, timing belt, 14. Belt tensioner and timing belt, 14. Let's see, belt tensioner, timing belt, 14. Here we go, timing belt, 14. Serpentine, serpentine, timing belt, 14. A belt tensioner. That's probably going to be up at the top, I reckon. I think it's all in alphabetical order, it looks like. Yeah, it's doing that crazy thing again. I don't know why it does that. Belt tensioner. There it is up there at the top. The mouse has got a mind of its own. What else was it you was needing? Belt tensioner, timing belt, 14. A water pump, I4. And an oil filter, 14. Water pump, I4, and oil filter, 14. Water pump, I4. All the way at the bottom. And oil filter, 14. I assume that's going to be here as well. Right here, oil filter 14. Okay, awesome. Alright, let's get this thing fixed up real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Put this timing belt back on here. New timing belt. And the belt tensioner. Cover. Some of that stuff's going to need to be replaced pretty soon as well, it looks like. New water pump. Serpentine belt here, serpentine belt down here. If I can get in here where I can see what's going on. And I think that's pretty much everything here, I believe. Now we need to raise it up, put that filter on there. Put that new one on. That'll do it from down there, and then let's put some oil in it, and I think that they'll be ready to go, if I'm not mistaken. Should be able to lower it all the way back down onto the ground now. And let's go ahead and add some oil here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seems to be the magic number. We'll check out the dipstick, which is right here. And well, let's add a little more. Maybe we'll add like 4 more seconds of oil. Hopefully it won't overfill it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's try that. That should be enough. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, that's going to do it for that job right there. And how much did we make? $396. It cost us $200, so we didn't get much off of that one. Let's go, let's start a new one here real quick. Well, we could do this one up here. We have, hey, I'm road. Oh, this is the one that wants the new rims. Oh well, I read the wrong one earlier. That's fine. Well, you know what? Let's do this one here. This is the same kind of job we just did. This car's filter needs replacing. List provided. Timing needs replacing. List provided. So basically the same thing we just did. Let's look at the car. Geez, look at this thing. Different colored fender, different colored door, different colored back bumper. Put you on the lift. You just need a new car altogether. You don't need fixed or anything. You need a brand new car. This needs scrapped. Shows oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, belt tensioner, water pump, timing belt. So basically, yeah, the same thing we just did. She needs an oil filter, which is 14, a water pump, which is 14, and a belt tensioner or timing belt. Actually, I didn't look to see if the timing belt was 14, not the oil filter, but that's okay. We've got an extra now, I guess. Water pump was a I4, I think. Could have been an I4C or B. I don't know. We'll find out. What else does she need? Let's see. The oil filter is right. Okay, good. We got that right. That was right. Timing belt was right. She needs a belt tensioner, air filter, and fuel filter. A belt tensioner, an air filter, and a fuel filter. So belt tensioner should be right up here somewhere. Where is it at? Belt tensioner. An air filter. Not sure which kind though. And a fuel filter, and that may be different as well. Where are the fuel filters at? Right here. Fuel filter. We'll save that air filter until we can actually see what kind it is. Go ahead and get it up in the air here. Drain the oil and change the filter out. Look at that nasty black oil coming out of there. Disgusting. God, this car is it's destroyed underneath. Okay, where's your oil filter? There it is. Dang, that thing is nasty. Let's go ahead and put a new one of those on. Okay, that's done. We'll get the car back down on the ground here because our work underneath it's finished. Now, you need the water pump replaced and basically the same things as we just did on the other car. So, more or less going to be the exact same thing. Take these belts off. We're going to get faster at doing them though, which is a nice thing. Alright, we can get to the water pump now. Actually, we can get to all this now. Tensioner coming off. And belt. Oh, I hate how the camera moves back and forth like that. Alright, let's go ahead and put this new belt back on real quick. Get this stuff back together. New tensioner. Take this water pump off. This is the same engine that was in that other car, the exact same thing. Brand new water pump. Timing cover goes back on. Pulleys go back on. belts go back on. There should be one more belt here. Very good. Alright, that's finished with the engine compartment. Now let's go ahead and take care of this air filter. Oh, I forgot we have the little clips on it, don't we? And there should be 4 of those. Alright, take that cover off and get this filter out of here. That filter is nasty. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get us an air filter. It looks like it's a standard square filter. Which will be that one. Pop that bad boy in there. Put that top back on. Get those clips back in place. Kind of wish those clips didn't come all the way off. It'd be nice if they just kind of hung down, you know, and you just clipped it back in place like a real car is. But it's a bit aggravating trying to get the mouse back on these little bitty spots. And I think now all we need to do is put some oil in the thing, and that should be it. So what we count to, we went to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 last time, I think. So let's go to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That might be way too much. It feels like it's too much. Actually, that worked out pretty good. Alright, I think you're ready to go. That should have pretty much been it. And that was in record time. Oh, nope. Fuel filter. We forgot the fuel filter. We got everything else, though. So fuel filter is going to be... it may be in here or it could be underneath. I'm really not 100% sure. Depending on the type of car, it's in different locations. I do believe it's going to be under the car somewhere because I don't see it up here anywhere. Alright, let's jack this thing back up in there real quick. We'll look at it from the bottom side, and it should be right up under here. Somewhere. Maybe it is up under here. I don't even see any fuel lines. Generally, your fuel filter is going to be back here in the back. On most cars. Not all of them, but most of them. But it's definitely not back here in the back, so that means it's got to be up here somewhere. Alright, we'll lower you back down then. It's got to be somewhere right here near the engine. And I do remember replacing a fuel filter near the engine. Here it is right here. On one of the first cars we did. Alright, there you go. Now you're ready to go. All done. Finished up. And gained a little money off of that. What do we have next? Let's see, we've got one more down here. Put in new timing parts. All you need is new timing parts. Sure thing. We can do that. I think we can do that pretty quickly. God, another piece of junk car. Look at this thing. God, it's terrible. And to do this, we shouldn't even need to lift the car up, I don't think. Let's see, she wants timing belt, belt toucher, and water pump. The same things we've been getting from every car we've been doing today. We're doing a lot of these today. Alright, let's get these belts off. And it's all the same type of motor, so they must have had a recall or something. That's the only thing that explains why everyone's that owns this car is coming in here. Now I want to try something real quick because apparently you can add parts to a parts note. Now if I add that to my parts notes, is that going to show up in the ordering thing on the computer? Am I going to have an option for parts notes up here? No, I'm not. So really, you just kind of have to remember what to get, I guess. It doesn't look like there's any way to highlight what you need to buy, which kind of sucks. I mean, I really wish you could just buy everything all together, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it defeats the immersion, you know what I mean, of actually having to go and order it yourself. We do not need a power steering pump, we need a water pump. I almost screwed up there. Timing belt. And a water pump. Something else we need to start doing is trying to fix our own parts. I don't think we've unlocked that ability yet, but when we can, we'll be able to fix some of these busted up water pumps and maybe fix them back to a better condition. Get this tensioner on. Yeah, we're getting quick at some of these engines here. And one more belt, and that's gonna be it. We are done. Close that hood, send you on your way. You're welcome. Before we leave, I wanted to do one more vehicle here. We have a Jeep Willys, and this is part of the Jeep DLC that I got with purchasing the game. And there's lots of different DLCs, and they're still coming out with DLCs for different kinds of vehicles. But I figured you guys might want to see this one. Now, this is the same thing we just did, basically, but I think it's going to be a different engine. And and we're ignoring an oil change on it as well, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and get it up in the air here and see what kind of filter we need. It may be different. I'm not really sure. I imagine a lot of this stuff's going to be different than what we've been having to order. Come on, lift. Don't fail me now. Okay, oil filter. Where's that going to be at here? Right there. It's going to be an I4C, accessible from engine bay. Okay. So this one we don't even have to come up underneath to get to it. That's nice. I'm really not sure where the timing and all is on this. It should be under here. Or no, up here in the front. It's going to be up there in the front, I think. Yep. Get the cover off of here. Oil filter IC. So we'll go ahead and put that in the inventory there. This stuff's going to be hard to get to, it looks like. Let's go to the radiator. Oh, it might be easier to take the whole radiator out and even get to this stuff. I'll take this fan off. Okay, take these belts off, and we still can't see because the timing is going to be up underneath all this stuff up here. Water pump pulley and water pump. Water pump looks pretty bad, so we might need that off as well. Camshaft pulley I think needs to come off, and then the timing cover should come off after that. And there's the timing chain. And we'll get that cam gear out as well, because it looks pretty busted up. I don't know if they wanted a cam gear replaced, but we're going to find out. So we wanted a water pump pulley, cam gear, timing chain, oil filter, and change oil. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's the problem. We don't really know what. We need an oil filter IC, this one, a cam gear, and a timing chain. Where's our cam gear? Right, here's our cam gear. Not sure which one we need. I think it's just a standard cam gear. That's $104, so let's check and make sure before we purchase that. I don't want to overspend. It's a cam gear 16B and a timing chain 16. Okay, good thing we didn't buy it. Cam gear 16B. This one, and a timing chain 16B as well. Our timing chain is going to be right here, 16B. I need a water pump 14. Was it a 14C or just a 14? Water pump 14C and a water pump pulley. 14C and a water pump pulley, which is going to be here. I think that's going to be it. Let's go ahead and get to putting this thing back together. And this one you just have to get to from the side, I guess. Otherwise you're not going to be able to see where everything goes. That's a little bit better view there. Get that brand new water pump on there. The cam gear, right, of course. And now the chain, and then the cover. And we'll just bolt this up right through the radiator here. Put that new camshaft pulley on there. And then let's back her up a little bit so we can start getting these belts and stuff put back on. Now there should be 4 screws that go right here too. That it's not having me put on for whatever reason. And that's pretty much gonna do it, it looks like. I think that's it for this one. We need to put oil in it, obviously, but other than that, no? Well, why can't we... There we go. I guess that should be enough. So I guess it goes in until it kind of dips down, and then that's kind of telling you that it's full of oil. Where's the dipstick here? I do not see a dipstick. There it is. Did we not drain the oil out of this thing? Because it still looks pretty dirty. I don't think we did. I think we just put oil in it without actually draining it. We did replace the filter, but didn't drain the oil out. I guess. Yeah, they got all that nasty black oil. This car's from New Hampshire. What they're doing here in North Carolina, where we're located. Okay, drain. Let me move you here. What's going on here? There we go. Get out the way. Put you back down on the ground. It's a pretty cool looking Jeep. Now let's put some oil in you. Oh, we didn't even put the oil filter in yet either. So that'd probably be a good idea. Jeez. Like I said before, worst mechanic ever. Now let's put some oil in her. And she's full. Alright, check it out here. Get on there. And it's good. Nice clean oil. Sir, your Jeep is like new somehow after being in this garage and ready to go. You have a wonderful day. And we made quite a bit of money off of that. $700 and some dollars. We gained like $500 there. Very nice. Alright, let's check if we have any points to spend. We have 1 skill point we can spend here. Let's go with this one here. We're just gonna go like, we're gonna do whole tiers. We're not even gonna worry about, you know, hand selecting stuff. We're gonna go from the beginning all the way through, all the way till we get to the very end. There's some cool stuff later on too. Look, I mean, we got wrecker services, looks like all kinds of things, diagnostic repairs. That's going to be fun. Alright guys, that's going to do it for day 4. I know I said that earlier, but this is definitely the end of it now. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in day 5, where we're going to tackle some story mode things again, and maybe see if we can venture outside if we have any options to do so. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.